Hopefully this will give you a better shot. You can probably see that little, it's kind of like the bright white dot there, that's the starfish. And all those little dots on the thing, that's a combination of copepods and featheries being born. And you can see the algae on the tank that needs to be taken care of, but there's so many copepods I don't want to hurt them. I don't know if you can see it, but the string of white like the Milky Way, that's what I'm talking about when it's that's what that coral is feeding on. I'm trying to get close, but it's not showing it to you, I don't think. And that's the little mushroom coral that's feeding at the moment, lifting up its little petals. You can look down in it, you can see the debris has fallen in there and that's what it's eating. And these guys up here are doing the same. Well, that one's pretty flat, but the one in the back there is eating. And this little guy here, I don't know if you can see him. Oh, there he is. He's the one that transplanted from the rock. And some snails moving about, getting their grub on. And there's that little tiny transplant mushroom that I was telling you about. And if you look, it's hard to see them in this light, but the copepods are there. There's some of those corals that that's the corals that the crabs were having a field day with. But that's the casting net for the coral that's feeding at the moment. And that's what he does. He sends out his little casting and he catches everything in the water column and pulls it back in. So anything that gets caught in there, he then catches it and eats it. So I think it's really cool. So if any copepods or any little pieces of debris, he eats that. And you can see those copepods. If you can look, like right there, that's quite a large one, and that's quite a large copepod. And that's a really, really big copepod there. And if you look, that right there is a itty bitty feathery waiting to be born. So anyway, lots of stuff going on in there.